Hi folks, this is Raybo, and I'm here to talk about two new mods that WetRats has come out with that I think are really important as far as the sim settlement community and folks who like to play with pre-builds and the Conqueror mechanics, and at least for me, the Liberators. His two mods are Nothing Fancy, Somerville Place, and Oberland Station. He's going to add some more. They come with a layout and a small city plan. And I'm going to talk about the distinction between those two here in a second. But before I do that, I want to quickly, if you want to do these things yourself, King Gath has some great videos on converting your own designs, importing and exporting. You'll see it in game, but one of the things that is currently out there is people like Sherlock have already put out excellent tutorials also on how to do these things. So my video is going to be a little long. If you want to get the 4-minute down and dirty, you might as well just turn off my video and go over and watch his. I'm going to kind of go a little more in depth on why I'm so excited about these particular layouts and city plans. And of course, in order to use these two mods, you're going to need the workshop framework. And I want to thank King Gath again, because it's through all his efforts that even though there's the mainstream where people play the Conqueror mechanic as a raider, there's us niche players that, one, want to play as Liberators, and two, like doing our own building. And we just, we want to have something there as far as a city plan, but then we want to have features which he has implemented, like control the vassals. And that's where these WetRats city plans fall right in so nicely. So anyway, the distinction between these two is these layouts, once you take the settlement, or actually I'm going to show in the video, you don't even need to take the settlement. You can just, show up at the settlement and bring in that layout. Now, the city plan, though, is something that I've been really wanting, and was going to do it myself. I just needed to make a profile and start doing it. But WetRats is one step ahead, and I'm really grateful for that. But anyway, what the difference between the two is you cannot pre-build with a layout, at least as of this video. You can pre-build with a city plan, and that makes the vassalization process, if you're playing as a Liberator, much easier. And so I'm really looking forward to using these. Hopefully there'll be a few more out before I start my next game, and I'm really looking forward to using these. And what these do is they start the location, even though it's a city plan or a layout, it's almost vanilla. It's just cleaned up, makes it livable if you're doing a layout. But if it's a city plan, you can do the pre-build process and kind of get that process going as far as your Conqueror mechanics. So with that, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in game.
I'm ready to do whatever it takes to make this into a real home.
Well, good. That's a perfect start to this conversation. So let's see if we can do something about that. Compliments of WetRats. So I'm going to save this here real quick. The mods are installed, and alright. So let's see, without taking control of the settlement, if we can add the layout. So nothing fancy. WetRats, there's nothing next. So use this layout. So 6 seconds. 75%. It looks like it was so simple that it tore through right that in 6 seconds. So maybe the pop-ups. So that looks pretty darn good. Wow. Good job, WetRats. I like this. So I haven't taken control of the settlement. All I did was COC down here. I didn't scrap anything. How you doing, little girl?
Well, hello.
I guess you're from one of the bolts, huh?
Possibly.
Everything's looking good. So old Mel here didn't do anything. She is fresh out of the vault. She barely has a 10 millimeter.
Please don't scare me.
That's hard to believe.
And
Hey there, friend.
Hey,
so we're all wooded up here. Let's see if we can get a control of the settlement here.
I guess it
Have you
can't
seen
hurt.
the Java City? It's huge.
No, I haven't. It's terrible.
So let's use workshop framework. You can now use workshop at Somerville Place. Okay. So that is the only thing. Now, he said something funny that makes me want to think
Hear anything lately?
I want to go up in the attic. So what did you do?
Changes.
Tough break.
What did you do here? So let's take a look.
I just want to trade a few things.
Oh. Oh. So someone is playing around up here. Nice. So some stuff you would find up here. And that's cool. There's a holotape. So this is interesting. And there is something here. Is it going to be a journal? A map? Huh. So let's see about this.
Can I help you?
I think this would be a decent place to live.
Yeah, I guess so.
Are you not assigned here? I wonder how. 'Cause it seems like these other rafters would prevent you from getting up there. So maybe you would have to take this off. Okay, so before I start tearing this thing up, well, that just looks slick as crap. So, kids being kids. Stuttered there. All right. Absolutely cool. Absolutely cool. Absolutely cool. I love it, WetRats. This is the bee's knees. Perfect. Yeah, I'll be using these. If you make these into city plans, I'll be using that.